God of War is gonna be 2 decades old. Well, goddamn. But because I cannot play my favorite games on my one and only PlayStation 4 Slim, I have to settle with the Northern series. And what is the best way to enjoy the game than getting absolutely everything and stimulating my small brain with another shiny platinum trophy on my profile? And when I say this might be the easiest platinum of the game I own, I totally mean it. You can literally play on the easiest difficulty made for Overwatch and League of Legends players. They have brain damage, beat the main story and then spend way too much time exploring the 9 realms and getting all the meaningless collectibles. If this sounds boring, well, that's because it is. Now with all that said, let's get on this amazing adventure. As soon as you select your preferable difficulty, medium in my case, because I fucking can, we get introduced to the best feature this game brought, and that was no-cut camera. But that also means if you are not playing on a New Game Plus, you have to sit through 6 hours of cutscenes in total. I love unskippable cutscenes, but this game is about getting your ass beaten by Valkyries and not about storytelling decisions. So after you burn your wife and turn her into ashes, you will go on a hunt with your son. Normally I would skip this part, but there are some crucial parts that needs to be introduced in order to get Platinum Trophy. It's pretty obvious that most of the trophies are gonna be obtained by just playing the main story and other by side quests. But then there are the tedious achievements, which are collectibles, collecting all these artifacts scattered around the 9 realms, collecting all the treasure maps and their spot of interest, read all Mjolnir shrines, killing all 51 Odin's ravens, fuck these guys, and lastly getting all the chests from legendary to Northern chest that will also give me my health and rage upgrades. It may seem like a lot, but it's really not. With the goal set, I can warmly welcome this random fella that came to greet his new neighbors. I'm starting to get the feeling he's not here to give us welcome cookies. So I did the same thing I normally do to my wife if she doesn't bring me beer, and then I went on a journey with my son to show him how to deal with noisy neighbors. On our way we encountered some enemies like these normal dogs, some frosty boys, and these bitches that are the most annoying enemy in this entire franchise. But luckily this game has more means to kill an enemy than just mashing a singular button. These things are called runic attacks that can be attached to a weapon, but only one from each level that are light and heavy. The reason why I'm telling you this is because you get a trophy for just collecting your first runic attack and another trophy for fully upgrading it. My next stop was this bald fella named Brock, and he's gonna be our friend and merchant. Do you wanna buy this legendary armor that is worse than the one you currently have? Do you wanna upgrade this piece for not questionable price? Well, these guys are answer to these questions. And with that, I also obtained a trophy for purchasing some clothes for my son. On our way through friendly neighborhood's garden, I stumbled upon this fine looking food. The problem was we needed to kill it first. That didn't go really well because my child is incompetent, and that led us to encountering the boar's owner, so I needed to apologize for my child. Luckily she was a very understandable woman, and she would take my apologies if I helped her with fixing my child's mistakes by picking some herbs. Woman, do you know who I am? I'm the fucking God of War! So I did what she said, and now we have another friend we can rely on. She also gave me the most useful gift, which was a compass, so that my dumbass doesn't wander somewhere else in this big open world. And I followed where it led me. I met another dwarf, Sindri, and same as Brock, he is here to give me upgrades. I could get here to trophies, but I'm way too stupid to do that. So we move on to get to the top of the highest mountain in all of 9 realms. Unfortunately, there is some kind of black mist blocking our way through, but thanks to our soon-to-be wife, that for some reason just followed us, said that we need to get some light from Elfheim, and that's exactly what we went to do. Welcome to Elfheim. I fucking hate it here. Not because it's hard, but because these fucking idiots are extremely annoying to fight, and we didn't even encounter these fuckers. So basically, we need to get to that huge light, but to do that, we need to first open this gate that is blocked by some cancer created by the Dark Elves. To get rid of it, we need to destroy 3 of these things, but to make it not that simple, it's guarded by the elves and also this thing. Luckily, I already know how to fight it the most efficient way, and also it's pretty easy. After all, it's only one enemy. That, yeah, it's pretty annoying. They would never put 2 of these at once. On my way to the light, I also got 2 trophies for just upgrading my armor and putting enchantments on my armor. This time, I am not stupid. After that, it was just simple diving into the light itself, experience different flow of time, beating my child for being absolutely pain in the ass, helping the light elves, winning the war. Surely they will remember our deeds, and when we came back in the future, they will welcome us in open arms and definitely won't try to kill us. Oh, here's the trophy. Now we just need to get back and... oh, yeah, this guy. Oh well, there he goes. Now we can get through that black mist, and that gets us into the heart of the mountain, and it doesn't seem that bad. I mean, what did you expect? Like some kind of dragon here? Okay, cue the boss fight.
I have a plan. Be ready to lower the crane on my mark.
I don't know how this thing works.
I do not care. Be ready. Now!
You see, I remember this guy being more difficult, but it's actually just block, dodge, throw this and kill him. Yeah, not really a fight, was it? But at least I got a trophy for it and also lightning arrows, so I guess I'll take it. Now there stands absolutely nothing between us and the highest peak of all 9 realms, so that was a fucking lie. You see this bold fella? I love this guy. His name is Mimir, the smartest man alive, and he told us that the highest peak of all the 9 realms is actually in Jotunheim, in the realm of giants. And to get there we need some things that are unfortunately lost or something like that. Okay, I don't know. Listen, I'm not here to tell you about the story of God of War. Okay, I'm just narrating. So I chop off his head and went to my soon-to-be wife to revive him. But there we learned that Freya is actually a goddess. I mean, yeah, but we know how Kratos loves gods. So we said our goodbyes and went to say hi to our other friend, Big Snake. They told us how to get to Jotunheim. The answer was a corpse of a giant. Okay, do I know what are we doing here or what we are looking for? Absolutely not. The only thing I remember from here is that on our way out, we will encounter Magni and Modi, and I already have some experience with them. I definitely didn't spend like 2 hours on them when I played it on Give Me God of War for the first time, so just show them who is the real god and obtain another trophy. With our new obtained item that can open these locked doors that definitely doesn't lead to some hardest bosses in the entire game, and also a key that opens the door to Tyr's temple. But unfortunately, that won't be that easy because on the way to the temple, there is a Modi just waiting for us, and that's where my son kinda breaks, and the only one that can help him is Freya. But that puts us to another side quest in hell. But before that, we need a new weapon that would work on these frosty boys, and we do have something that could help us with that. Okay, lately happening here. I love this segment of the game. It is absolutely incredible the way it's told. The eerie atmosphere, the small hints of the past, Athena is back in Kratos' mind. The way this whole thing is handled is perfect representation of amazing storytelling and anticipation for old-time players. I would love to have the knowledge of movie making and talk about this whole sequence in more details and tell you the exact reasons why I love it so much. Why is this one of the greatest sequences in all of gaming? But I don't have the knowledge nor the vocabulary for it, and so the only way to express my love for these 10 minutes of perfection is through this yap segment in my already not interesting video. So back to trophy hunting. Once I get my blades back, I get Hello Old Friend trophy and also this segment where all the players can jerk off to again having blades gameplay. And now we can travel to hell. And I'm just gonna skip this whole part, it's not really that interesting and it's not like we are here for the last time. So I absolutely destroyed this Hell Guardian, got his heart and went back to heal my son. All that side questing helped and I got another trophy. Now that I have finally obtained that one thing with my blades, I can 100% the whole map. This is the endgame now, boys. And so I've started exploring the whole Midgard and tried to find as many collectibles and do as many side quests as I could. Well, after all that sidetracking and getting all those achievements, it was time to get back to the main mission. Getting to Tyr's temple, this time without anyone getting in our way. There I will have to overcome some challenges and a more scary thing than killing innocents, completing this puzzle. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm kinda retarded. After doing all of that, we got stone. Thanks. So out of my frustration, I then teach my 11-year-old son how to properly become a man. And in the next episode, I will teach him how to properly beat up your wife. Now that we acquired all the necessary things that can get us to Jotunheim, we now have to go back to the peak of the highest mountain, only in Midgard. You know, the one where Mimir was held with the huge gate. So back to the dragon-infested road. On our way, my son had to roast our dwarf friend and use powers to change the weather. Power that was never fucking explained. Then be the most irritating person on the entire planet, not listening to any of my commands, then killing this pathetic piece of human being. You know what? Sure, you can have this one. I didn't like them either. Plus, I don't see any consequences of our actions. And before my son had any more funny ideas, I got a trophy by getting access to Niflheim. This one is gonna be fun. Well, anyway, you can shoot me now. Thanks to my very smart son, Baldur was able to steal him from me. But before he could take him to Asgard, I changed the direction to Helheim. See, I told you we are coming back. Even the trophy counter knows it. But same as before, we are skipping this one. Another free trophy. Now the only thing left we have to do is to get back to the Tyr's temple and turn it upside down, where we will find the real stone that can get us to all the 9 realms. So now we have access to all the 9 realms. The problem here now is that there is no tower leading to Jotunheim. But if we travel with Yggdrasil and go to the ledge where we were specifically told to never ever jump from, obviously we are gonna do that, and that's where we found the lost tower. Sir, Kratos just hit the 9th tower. And also 1000 killed enemies with this achievement. Now we can finish the game, and that's exactly what I went to do. First we need to get Mimir's second eye. Don't ask me for the details, ask the game. Luckily we know some friends that know where the eye is. The easy answer, it's in the statue of Thor on the Lake of Nine. The issue is that the statue was a good snack for our snake friend, so we need to travel into a belly of a huge creature. Luckily this isn't the first time Kratos is in Giant's stomach, but this is the first time we are not trying to kill them. Okay, the other eye acquired, now we just need to get out and it's smooth sailing. Did he swallow something bad? Why is he shaking so much? Oh, hello there, neighbor. Do you need something? We're actually just going to the barbecue. Wanna join us?
Shut the fuck up, I don't care about your barbecue. Your mud has been consistently shitting on my yard. Can you finally, for the love of Odin, do something with that?
But I don't have a dog.
I don't care about your excuses. Are you gonna do something about dog, or am I gonna make him roleplay Joel?
Okay, listen, buddy, I'm just trying to tell you, I don't have a dog. It must have been someone else's dog, but if you want, I can clean it and then help you to find which dog
I'll do it
did
myself. Hey! What the fuck is that? Is that the shit?
Oh, now you've done it. And that begins a huge boss fight against Baldur, where I'm not just beating the shit out of him, we're literally styling on him, ending this whole fight with me doing chiropractic without license. Well, that's unlucky. At least I got my trophy. Now before going to Jotunheim and finishing this long journey, let me explore more of the beautiful game and get the remaining collectibles. And I could do here some editing, but I'm just gonna skip this exploration, even though it puts you in some very nice environment and really well made level design. But it's not really that exciting to see me just mindlessly wandering around to find that one singular raven to get that stupid trophy. So after many boring hours, I finally got the truth trophy after reading all 9 shrines. All Father Blinded by killing all ravens, and there was a lot of them. Curator after collecting all artifacts. Treasure Hunter that is obtained after collecting all treasure maps and digging in their spot of interest. Dangerous Skies after helping the big 3 dragons. And Like Oil and Water after completing all side missions given us by our dwarf friends. And lastly, upgrading my Leviathan axe and Blades of Chaos to maximum level. And now that I have everything, it's time to finally go to Jotunheim, to the highest peak in all of the 9 realms, and spread ashes of my dead wife there, and finish my long journey, obtaining my last main trophy, Last Wish. Well, the game is finished, but we are not done yet. There are still some remaining challenges I have to do, and to do them I need to travel to special levels that I have already unlocked. These levels are Muspelheim and Niflheim challenges. One is a actual challenge on a volcano, and the other is the biggest misery of this game. I fucking hate Niflheim. So, we are not gonna talk about these parts. The only information you need to know is that these are extremely grindy late game stages, and it's just not fun. And I got the trophy, the darkness, and fog after collecting way too many things. Please don't make me remember this part. part. And Muspelheim isn't really better. It's also extremely grindy with a lot of challenges and time trials, and on top of it all, for getting the trophy Fire and Brimstone, you need to backtrack to these challenges and replay them to again do one more final challenge. I truly hate these levels. But with that, I only have one remaining trophy left before getting my Platinum trophy. And this one is my favorite and also quite challenging, and that's why I switched to hard difficulty to show that I am actually good at this game. Valkyries are optional side bosses scattered around 9 realms, with quite interesting lore surrounding their imprisonment and their leader Sigrun. Sigrun is the queen of Valkyries, and it is the ultimate challenge boss that is purely optional, but to unlock that fight you need to first defeat the 8 Valkyries, each and every one having their own and unique style. Gunnar, Mistress of War, specializing on close combat with her scythe. Gundul, the one that is on the summit of the volcano in Muspelheim. Gerdrifel, the master of arms in Valhalla. Although with title like that, she is the easiest of them all, but she's quite annoying to punish with her mostly long-range attacks. Kara, the wild storm. She does have the least HP of them all, but is also the most annoying one to fight, just because she can summon normal enemies into the fight, making it quite a mess. Rota, chooser of the slain, more known as the Valhalla! 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 She do be using those rings a lot. Air, the healer, quite a misleading name with her unique attack, dealing insane amount of damage, and it also blinds you. If healing means experiencing holding long on Dust 2, then I am the healthier person on this universe. Hildr, Mistress of Battle. She does have the easiest kit with just one parryable attack, one long range attack, and her unique ice attack. But the gimmick of this fight is in the environment, because she is located in Niflheim, which is surrounded in a mist that is constantly damaging me, like cancer. And lastly, Oldrun, the Valkyrie historian, primarily special with her dashes and her fast and unpredictable attacks. And finally, that opens the final challenge, Sigrun, the best boss design combining all the 8 previous fights together with insane amount of HP. This is endurance fight, a challenge of your knowledge, understanding and remembering her patterns. She is 8 bosses in one, combining all her attacks seemingly random, and it's on you to correctly answer to every attack that you have already previously experienced fighting one of the 8 Valkyries. Sigrun is the ultimate challenge, putting all your 5 neurons together and beating her with your knowledge and your understanding of the boss. This is how you make a perfect optional final boss that's significantly harder than anything you have faced so far. But not because she deals a lot of damage or because she's unfair, but because it's kinda hard to fight her with only one hand. This might be it. Come on! Yes! I'm done! I am done. There's Platinum trophy. There is Valkyrie, there is Sigrun done. There's Platinum, 100% completion, God of War 2018.
Thank you, friends. I suppose.
You don't sound very happy about it.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a reanimated head. I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries free, but so much of this could have been avoided.
The ball!